Leading off for the Dodgers, left field number 3 from Webster University, Mitch Daniels.
Joel, come in. Mitch. Mitch. Mitch.
So Mitch Daniels, who's in second position with the second best average in the NYCBL. And that just increases that as he gets a base hit. Mitch came in with a 396 average. The leader's at 398, so pretty sure that ties him right now. So Wade Kelly coming off a two home run outing 2 games ago. Wade Kelly batting .299. He's got 3 home runs on the year. Two and one to Wade Kelly. Coastal Carolina University. Try for the double play. Kelly too fast on that. Kind of slow developing defensive play that time by the Ridgemen, but starting actually with the off the bat of Kelly, it was kind of a slow bouncer to short.
Now batting the third baseman, number 23 from Drury University, Aaron.
Or slow bouncer to third, I'm sorry. Aaron Mann batting .293. Threat of rain all day. This game moved up from the 5 o'clock original start, and you have to kind of do that sometimes because you're playing the amount of games you do in a 2-month period. Clouds, there's some dark clouds around us. Expected rain around 7 o'clock tonight. Hopefully not.
Back. Never forward. Never forward. Down the bag, Wade, don't get picked off. Back.
Thanks, please turn off all balls that stay inside the stadium to the Dodger dugout.
50 center.
Kelly looking at an 0-1. Throw over to first to make sure Avalon stays put. That's the second out.
Now batting the first baseman, number 21 from Alfred State College, Mateo Avalon.
A.J. Cordova from Pueblo, Colorado on the mound for the Rochester Ridgemen. He's a sophomore, can't speak today, at the Southwest. It says University of the Southwest. I've never heard it. I'm going to have to look into that a little bit. Sorry, Avalon is up to bat now. I called him on base a minute ago, and it's not him. Sorry about that. Reaches on an infield hit.
Now batting the catcher, number 12 from Rhodes College, Chris Penna.
So Penna up, batting .339. From Hermosa Beach, California, goes to Rhodes College. 6'1", 205 pounds. He's got me by 5 pounds. Of course, I'm only 5'8", so. Fouled off. There's a base hit. It's going to score a run. Runners were taking off anyway, so Dodgers strike first. Kelly crosses the plate. Dodgers' third hit in the bottom of the first. So Jack McDonald up from Pompton Lakes, New York, goes to Wilmington.
Hey, stop using it. No sticky stuff. You got a ball over here. You got it. Right on the seat. Hey, Jack.
So Cordova. A.J. Cordova ahead 2-0, or up 2-0, I mean. Inside. Did he hold up? Yes, he did. 2-2. Again, runners on the corners, 2 outs. 1 run home here on 3 hits for Hornell so far. Jack McDonald at the plate. McDonald comes in batting .280. And strike 3. So that's going to take us to the second inning.
3 hits for no errors, 2 left on base. Opening a play on the right AC scoreboard. Dodgers 1.
We'll be back.
0. The Dodgers organization would like to thank all our host members for the willingness to open up their homes to our players. Host of the Garrett Stuckey organization.
Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service. Laura and I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of our veterans, especially those who have served or are currently serving overseas.
Here at the Dagan Funeral Home, we take pride in serving the funeral needs of our veterans. We can arrange military services and, if desired, burial in a VA cemetery. We will provide an American flag, a veterans cemetery marker, and can also apply for military death benefits.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving our veterans.
So welcome back, 1-0 as we go into the second inning. So Garrett Stuckey from Helena, Montana, goes to the University of Wyoming up first.
Leading out the second for the Ridgemen, right fielder number 32 from the University of Wyoming, Garrett Stuckey.
Stuckey comes in at batting .250. Been at bat 12 times. Been at bat 12 times now. 2-1. Turn down the field mic there as it's taking a little bit of wind beating. There's strike 3. So Fope.
Now batting the designated hitter number 11 from George Fox University, Travis Miller.
So Travis Miller from Federal Way, Washington. He's a junior at George Fox U. Pops one out of play. As the kids run for it for their 50 cents off any food item in the concession stand. One kid was running without any shoes or anything on. I was like, I don't know if I'd be running on concrete with rocks and stuff, but he fouls that one off for 0-2. That's popped up. It's going to be out of play. It's going to hit the top of the the press box.
Fans, a reminder, please return all foul balls that stay inside the stadium to the Dodger dugout.
Chris Penna doing the catching for the Dodgers today. Dodgers come in second place in the Western Division. Them and the Mansfield Destroyers keep kind of jockeying first and second place here over the last couple weeks as the Dodgers have been on a hot streak. Dodgers come in at 15-6-1. Rochester Ridgemen at 8-15-3. So the Ridgemen have played 3 extra inning games that ended in tie. They play 10 innings, or an extra 1 inning, and if it's tied after that, it's done another one that's out of play. Just barely missed some kids playing. Two and two. Full count. Leading the Eastern Division, the Syracuse Spartans are 15-8-2, followed by Cortland, Syracuse Saltcats, and the Sherrill Silversmiths, and he walked them. Again, the Mansfield Destroyers in first, Hornell in second, Genesee Rapids in third. They're they're 4 games back, so they got a little catching up to do. Rochester is way back, and the Dansville Gliders, as the new team in the league this year, have a tough road here at 7-9 in the record. There's a base hit. So the Ridgemen have something going here today in the second.
Now batting the catcher, number 17 from Southwestern Assemblies of God University.
Genesee plays Dansville right now. Cortland and Sherrill are playing as well right now. A couple other games they've moved up early to hopefully get ahead of the rain. It is starting to sprinkle actually here right now in Hornell. There's a strike. Maddox Henderson pops one up. That's the second out.
Now batting the left fielder, number 8 from Ohio Wesleyan University, Frank Brown.
Frank Brown from Cincinnati, Ohio, from the big city of Cincinnati. 7-hour drive from here. Swings through the first one. Goes to Ohio Wesleyan University. Brown comes in batting 188. That one's going to drop in. Should score a run. So Brown increases his average. Now runners on the corners with 1 run home. Again, this game only 7 innings due to the doubleheader status. I'm not sure if it becomes official after 5 if it starts raining, or what the deal is with a 7-inning game. I'm assuming it does, but I could be wrong. It's official after 5 for 9, so I'm assuming it's official after 5 for 7. And there's a base hit. It's going to score another run. So the Ridgemen.
Now batting the center fielder forward, Garrett Wood.
Derek Wood at the plate, swinging through 0-1 from Reedley, California. R-E-E-D-L-E-Y, California. Freshman at Paradise Valley Community College. And that's going to be a line out for the final out. So 2 runs on 3 hits.
After 1.5 innings on the YAC scoreboard.
Today's game brought to you by the Orthopedics Department at U of R Medicine. Call 385-3740. Located right up next to St. James Hospital in North Hornell, Seneca Road North. Thanks to the orthopedics and the fine people at U of R Medicine in St. James. Italian Villa at 196 Ennick Street in Hornell. Call 324-6063. The finest Italian cuisine around. Homemade chicken, or homemade pizza, pasta, chicken wings, of course, and the best toasted subs around. Italian Villa. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and Reggie Gambino, your licensed real estate salesperson. Call 382-3052. Reggie Gambino, Howard Hanna. Simmons and Rockwell Ford. Top-notch sales service. Make car buying simple when you drive your deal with over 400 new Fords available. Log on to SimmonsandRockwellFord.com to check out the entire inventory of Simmons and Rockwell Ford. Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, 382-0836. Chad Gilio, 24-hour-a-day emergency service. Fully bonded and insured. Call Chad Gilio today. Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Gray Manufacturing Industry since 2006. Transit Industry Engineering, Consulting, and Manufacturing. Thanks Dave Gray and his staff at the Gray Manufacturing. That's GMI. Gray Manufacturing Industries. Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Loader Street, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben and Allegheny counties for over 25 years. Thanks, Dr. Pico, for all your support. There's a little bit of rain here, but it looks like it's going to pass, hopefully. Big thing you got to worry about, especially when the heat, you got to worry about lightning. So hopefully. There'll be no such thing. Here's a strike. AJ Cordova on the mound. 6 foot, 165-pound right-hander. Swings through that one. 0-2. At the plate is Brendan O'Donnell. O'Donnell's had 16 at-bats. He's batting pelted .063. Put that in perspective, he's got 16 at-bats and only 1 hit. So he's got on base to the benefit of 2 walks. So a slow start here to O'Donnell. From Malvern, Pennsylvania, he goes to Rider University. There's a slow one back to the pitcher. What a scoop! Nice play.
All right, the shortstop number 4 from Mercyhurst University, Ryan Hill.
So Ryan Hill goes to Webster University from Webster, New York, I'm sorry, goes to Mercyhurst. Hill batting .250. This is his 41st appearance at the plate this year, so he's a regular. There's a shot towering foul. It's going to make it onto the...
So creamy.
Looks like it almost made it to the Route 36, Maple City Park there, the high with a 4-lane.
That's the first Heritage Credit Union 57.
Two and two. Nobody on, one out. Another pop-up out of play. Patiently, Hill works his way into a full count here. There's another pop-up. Should be an easy play for Brown. And it is.
Now batting the second baseman, number 26 from Webster University, Matt Staker.
So 2 outs. Matt Staker up. Came into the game batting .333. Oh, and it gets through, so that's going to be an error on the third baseman. You got to get in front of that. It was a hot shot, but tried to one-hand it there, put his arm out and grab it, and yeah, he's going to be reaching on an error. Lazy baseball.
Mitch Daniels.
You want to get to the next level, you got to make plays like that. Daniels just over the head. The third baseman, Brown's going to get it in early.
Now batting the center fielder, 17, Wade Kelly.
Wade Kelly up. There's a base hit, I tell you. Brown, it's over Brown's head. Oh, what looked like it was going to be an easy inning for the defense here of the Ridgemen. Now he's given a hit on that. That's a base, actually it's an inside the park they're going to give him. You know, it did take a wild bounce. The official score is an inside park home run. Wow. It's the first time I have seen that in a long, long time. It did, you know, that's a tough one because Brown kind of misplayed it. It took a bounce over his head, and that really should never happen either. You know, it's So, just my opinion. But the official score is going to give him an inside the park home run.
Come back to Hornell.
I guess, you know, you could argue the fact that, you know, for the inside the park home run, obviously, because it wasn't his fault that he didn't get it. You know, he came in and, I don't know. That's why they score at the hit. So we go to the third. Dodgers take the 4-2 lead. We'll be back.
When it comes to workers' comp, things can change quickly.
The only way to make sure your rights are protected is to have a trusted, committed attorney on your side.
An attorney who has devoted their career to helping injured workers.
Someone to fight for the money and medical benefits you deserve.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
With Kasasa Checking from First Heritage, you can easily earn free cash rewards each month. Choose either Kasasa Cash and earn up to 2.5% APY on your balance, or Kasasa Cash Back and earn up to 4% on your debit card purchases. We'll even refund up to $25 per month of your ATM fees. So, what would you do with your free cash rewards? Maybe put them towards those long-desired home improvements? Hey, they're your free cash rewards. Spend them however you want. Visit FHFCU.org to learn more and open your account today.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Leading on the third for the Ridgemen, first baseman number 23, Walker Hennig.
So with a light rain here. They start top of the third. This is Walker Hennig from Statesboro, Georgia. Goes to Lincoln Memorial University. Hennig batting .237. He's got 93 at bats, the most of any Ridgemen player. So he must never come out of the game. He's looking at a 1-2 count, though. And strike three.
That's a GMI strikeout. Now batting the third base, number 6, James Jones.
Hennig's been struck out 20 times now. Volpe is the best Dodgers pitcher in my opinion. Just he's consistently good. It's popped up out of play. Oh, I gotta watch my car here. Oh, there it goes. It hit a car. No. 1-2. Full count. And strike 3.
That's a GMI strikeout. Now batting the right fielder, number 32, Jared Falkowski.
I'd like to welcome all those watching on Pice Sports YouTube channel. This is the first game of a doubleheader. We'll shut down the stream and bring it back. Uh-oh. Some heavy rain is pounding us now. One and one. That started and stopped real quick. That's good. I'm under a cover, but the cover is so far up in the air, I still get rain on me. So it's and an error on Hill.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 11, Travis Miller.
So Travis Miller from Federal Way, Washington. Miller has 1 home run. He's got 1 triple and 5 doubles, along with 17 singles. So he's not a home run hitter. Actually just ordered a huge umbrella, 6-foot umbrella to post up here because it's, you can't really attach anything, but maybe an umbrella you could. Three and one. So a 2-out walk. Runners on first and second now as Miller reaches here. Number 5, Brendan Moore. Sophomore at Montevallo, University of Montevallo. Shortstop. So a 2-out early here. Full pays. So the runners will advance on the pass ball. You can hear the lightning off, or the thunder off in the distance. Obviously they'll pick up where this game, if it does, and hopefully it doesn't. I can't really knock on any. Oh, there's some wood next to me here. They would pick up where they left off, so they want to try to get as much in as possible. Oh, and there's a nice shot, but easy play out at center. They go to the bottom of the third.
No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 left-hand days. After 2.5 innings of play on the line,
today's game brought to you by Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Call 324-7400. For Butler Excavating and Concrete and City View Towing and Transport, Auto Repair. The genuine, the original, the overhead door company of Canisteo Valley. Give them a call, 382-8172. Thanks, Jim Moyer, for all your support. Residential, commercial, and agricultural doors from the best. Maple City Dodge, Airport Road, North Hornell. Great sales, great service on all Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep. Thanks. Gary Harwood, stop up check out what's going on with him. MysticMedia.com, your small business digital success partner, web development, shirts optimization, blog content, and social media, and much, much more. Log on to MysticMedia.com. And Jim Moore, thanks for your support. The Ryan Agencies. Jeff Ryan with 3 great locations, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. Stop in at the Hornell location at 57 Broadway. Call 324-7500. Insurance protection you can rely on at the Ryan Agencies. And Rustic Lux for reloved, repaired furniture. Nothing but Rustic Lux. Don't throw that piece of furniture away. Bring it into Rustic Lux. Check out our huge showroom of furniture as well. Rustic Lux, of course, John and Dagan, general and trial practice, probably serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John and Dagan.
Leading off the third for the Dodgers, the first baseman number 21, Mateo Avalo.
Trying to look for live stats. I don't see any live stats listed, and that's a fair ball.
Drop the trailer hitch!
Gonna go in with a stand-up double.
Now batting the catcher number 12, Chris Pena.
Penna up. This is strange. There it gives that. Okay, I see now. Two and 0. So a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting the designated hitter number 15, Jack McDonald.
So McDonald up.
Hey, Jack, don't make me spell it again. Good job. Hey, come on, Jack. Come on, Jack, come on.
Yeah, the live scoring just on the actual website only still says top of the first. Unless it's something I'm missing here, but it's going to try to give you some live game stats here. But there's a base hit. And he's out. Tried to slide under it, but didn't. Beautiful play by the catcher. Travis Miller.
Now batting the right fielder number 35, Brendan O'Donnell.
So, don't blame him for trying to get another run home there. You know, the throw's got to be spot on. Obviously, it was
First Heritage Credit Union 50 center.
Thrown and
you know what? I think it's a life test because we haven't done it. Oh, okay. Okay, no problem. It's a bad day to have that interview. Sorry, Chris. You can take it.
Now batting the shortstop, number 4, Ryan Hill.
I guess the ball line that time.
okay. Now we know why they didn't have the live stats up, because there's nobody here to do them. So they got to type them all in here and get going with them. That's what happens when you move games, you know, to try to get them in. You might have some issues, you know, getting all the personnel here in time, especially when people have full-time jobs and stuff, and you're moving a game from 5 o'clock to 4 o'clock. It happens, and that's exactly what happened here. 0-2. Ryan Hill. Hill pops one up. And that'll do it. Easy out for number 6, James Gouts from Midland, Texas, the third baseman.
After 3 innings of play on the Ryan HC scoreboard, Dodgers 4.
So we go to the 4th.
Top inning is brought to you by the Friends of Mayor John Buckley, proven leadership, experience, and integrity.
Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Laura and I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of our veterans, especially those who have served or are currently serving overseas.
Here at the Dagan Funeral Home, we take pride in serving the funeral needs of our veterans. We can arrange military services and, if desired, burial in a VA cemetery. We will provide an American flag, a veteran's cemetery marker, and can also apply for military death benefits.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving our veterans.
So we are at a winding down from a 10-minute weather delay because there was nothing in the area. Sorry, I think I had my audio off and I tried to explain it earlier. Safety first as the clouds are slowly moving out. I think we're still going to get pounded later. So the second game is in doubt, but if they can get through this as they are meeting here, looking at the weather forecasts. It's top of the fourth here. So we'll give you an update in a few more minutes.
When it comes to workers' comp, things can change quickly.
The only way to make sure your rights are protected is to have a trusted, committed attorney on your side.
An attorney who has devoted their career to helping injured workers.
Someone to fight for the money and medical benefits you deserve.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
With Kasasa Checking from First Heritage, you can easily earn free cash rewards each month. Choose either Kasasa Cash and earn up to 2.5% APY on your balance, or Kasasa Cash Back and earn up to 4% on your debit card purchases. We'll even refund up to $25 per month of your ATM fees. So, what would you do with your free cash rewards? Maybe put them towards those long-desired home improvements? Hey, they're your free cash rewards. Spend them however you want. Visit fhfcu.org to learn more and open your account today.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
I swear to God I had a problem out there. I swear to God. I mean, good weather. Like, that's like, if you think about it, that's one in like a million. Like, think about how rare that is. But is it? Good money. Go, take the ball. Yeah. It's about time. Tiger ball. Ridge got really bad. Go, pet it. What's your bet? Arm recovery. Copy it, Jeff. Pet it. You ever swim a 30-point and a half? That's like he does not over here. I know Bryce Harper's 6:38. He's got like 40 more points of batting average than Mookie Betts. That's what they're talking about right now. He's going to be there. That's like a first year. I think Betts has his spot. Yeah. What are we at? How many? Tom, I don't know where it is. Mark.
Okay. So we're going to continue playing here, even though you can hear a little bit of thunder off in the distance as I'm speaking.
Leading off the board for the Ridgemen, the catcher number 17, Maddox Henderson.
Henderson loses his bat. Oh, and a nice try. It's going to be a foul. I thought it was fair, but it just was foul. Actually, it's more thunderous now than it was when they decided to take the break, but there's some dark clouds to the west of us, but everything in Hornell and New York State basically comes from the west anyway, so if Cleveland is getting pounded, we will eventually get pounded in most cases. And Cleveland's a few hundred miles away, but That's where we kind of base our record between there, weather off between there and Pittsburgh. So 1 and 2. Fouled back to the net. This is Maddox Henderson at the plate. It's going to be a slow roller, and then there's lightning in the air. So are they going to call it? Just saw, maybe nobody saw it. I saw it. It was lightning right out in center field.
Don't
want to take any chances here. So Brown up, the left fielder. Oh, and 2. Brown pops it up. There's the second out.
Now batting the second base, number 2, Tyler Estabro.
I'm having all kinds of time with trouble with my tripod all of a sudden. It's not level. It keeps going off balance somehow. There's strike 3. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. 4-0 on the John and Dagan, or 4-2 on the John and Dagan scoreboard. The Elderwood at Hornell, 1 Bethesda Drive. Long-term care facility, short-term rehab. Stop in and check out the beautiful facilities. Long-term care facility across from the Wegmans Walmart Plaza and adjacent to Lowe's. Elderwood, of course, Wine Chiropractic, 20 Park Drive, 324-7246. Dr. John Wyan providing quality care and back and neck pain, sports injuries, work injuries. Stop in or call Dr. John Wyand. And First Heritage Federal Credit Union. First Heritage. Stop in for the Casasa Checking Advantage. Casasa Checking is a free checking account that pays you. Qualify for high interest rewards plus nationwide ATM fees are refunded from Casasa Checking. Of course, Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys, offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. Connors and Ferris. Triple C's Tasty Freeze on the corners, sorry about that. Triple C's Tasty Freeze at 50 Park Drive down by St. James, the Veterans Memorial Park. Triple C's. Stop in for your favorite flavors of Perry's ice cream, cheeseburger, hot dogs, they got it all. Mike Palmer, Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, State Route 36 in Canisteel. Call 698-4444. Need a plumber, call Palmer, Mike Palmer. Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning. Dagan Funeral Home, 3538 Church Street. Call 324-3500 for traditional funeral services, cremation services. Lowest cremation services around at $16.95 at the Dagan Funeral Home. And Valley Apparel and Designs. They do custom apparel and signage. For custom apparel, you get small runs, t-shirts, your favorite apparel, specialty tees, sweatshirts. Valley Apparel and Designs. Of course, the orthopedics department. We talked about them at St. James Hospital. Thanks everybody up there in Seneca Road North, the orthopedics, because they care about you at St. James.
Second baseman number 26, Matt Staker.
So Staker up, And Staker on as he gets in a base hit. Way to hit the stick stake. So 1 inch or one pitch base hit for the Dodgers. The wind is kicking up a little bit. And I don't like the way it's kicking. It's actually blowing those dark clouds toward us. It's outside. Oh, and hits him right in the ribs. Obviously unintended. Two men on.
Now batting the center fielder, number 17, Wade Kelly.
AJ Cordova still on the mound for the Ridgemen. Wade Kelly is 20 for 67 at batting .298. And he's got 3 home runs on the year with 10 RBIs. Runners are in motion and a wild pitch. That time the runners were already on their way to stealing. Cordova with a 6.53 ERA. He's got 19 strikeouts in 20 innings. So average is about a strikeout an inning. But he's behind 3-0 to Kelly here. Kelly's 1 for 2 in this game and fouls one off for strike 1. I don't like those dark clouds over us, I'm telling you. Kelly, full count. Nobody out here. Runners on second and third. Staker on third and Mitch Daniels on second. Of course, everyone remembers the movie The Natural, where when the weather got bad, that's when the home runs were ringing out by Roy Hobbs, played by... Oops, I'm just looking down here. Okay, he's all right.
Come on, hit us down.
So anyways, yeah, the weather, anytime there were lightning struck or something nearby, you'd hit a home run. Robert, oh, and just out of the reach, and there it is. Base hits by Kelly. Robert Redford. 2 runs home, and Kelly's going to slide in for a 2 RBI double. You're the chosen one. I love the comments by the players. So add on to that total, he's got 12 RBIs on the year. Aaron Mann up now. A throw back to Kelly. And safe for the stolen base is Wade Kelly at third. Cadova thrown 38 strikes this game so far and only 19 balls. His ERA, obviously, on the year was .653, but in this game he's got a 9 ERA. So that'll drive a run home. So Mann with an RBI.
Batting the first baseman, number 21, Mateo Avalon.
Now the sun comes out again. Your guess is as good as mine. What's going on? Mateo up. Avalon batting .339. He's 2 for 2 this game. There's a strike. Two home runs on the year with 14 RBIs. That one's in the dirt. 3-2, full count. And the base hits.
Now batting the catcher, number 12, Chris Penda.
Come on, Jack. Come on. Get ready.
Penna, 1 for 1. 338 average, 20 for 59 in here. He's got 12 RBIs. He's also got 3 home runs. Fouls that one off, 1-1. Foul tips that one, 1-2. Second out.
Event designated hitter 15, Jack McDonald.
Jack McDonald, 1 for 2. Got 9 ribbies on the year. You can just hear that. Wind and thunder. Two and one. Full count. Avalone on second. And that one's gonna be an out. Okay, I was like a little worried there. So we go to the fifth. Dodgers score 3 runs to make it 7-2.
No errors, 1 man left on base. After 4 innings of play on the Ryan AC scoreboard.
Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Laura and I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of our veterans, especially those who have served or are currently serving overseas.
Here at the Dagan Funeral Home, we take pride in serving the funeral needs of our veterans. We can arrange military services and, if desired, burial in a VA cemetery. We will provide an American flag, a veteran's cemetery marker, and can also apply for military death benefits.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving our veterans.
Nice play by Staker.
Now batting the first base, number 23, Walker Hennon.
Two 2-0 to Hennon, who's 0-2 today. Came in with a .236 average. 12 RBIs. Penn is throwing 50 strikes against 26 balls this game. Like I said, one of the top pitchers in the league. He's got a 2.2 ERA. Here's a base hit.
Now batting the third baseman, 6, James Giles.
Now the clouds are all gone. It's sunny again. More on the way, supposedly. So James Jaws 0 for 2 at the plate. Third baseman. He's got 2 home runs on the year with 19 RBIs. And there's going to be a base hit with maybe, oh, thought it might have been extra bases, but Mitch Daniels playing left field.
Now batting the right fielder, number 32, Garrett Stuckey.
So promising start to Fape, pitcher for the Dodgers this inning, get the first out, but since then, two men have reached. This is Fakowski. He's 0 for 2. It's low and outside. Garrett Fakowski from Helena, Montana. Beautiful country. One of the places I want to visit. I did a little research on that area out there. It was one of the places I want to take a trip to. And that is popped up. Caught by Wade Kelly and gets it in. Runners have to stay put. Good hustle by Kelly. That ball was popped up high by Fakowski. So Kelly did a lot of running, but since it didn't have the distance he wanted, Wade Kelly was able to cover with a second out.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 11, Travis Miller.
So Miller average base on walks. Ooh, it looked like a nice pitch there. Penna tried to frame it. It looked like it didn't need framing. It was right down the middle. 1-1. There's a strike. Miller from Federal Way, Washington. Travis Miller. I like that name, Travis. You don't hear it much. And he's out. Beautiful throw by Penna.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base after 4.5 innings of play on the Ryan AC scoreboard. Dodgers 7, Ridgemen 2.
Oops. Today's game is brought to you by the Italian Villa, 196 Seneca Street, 324-6063 for best Italian cuisine around. Give them a try. Don't forget they have pizza specials for lunch, two slices of pizza, get a salad, all for around $10. It's a drink. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, Reggie Gambino. Call 382-3052. Reggie Gambino and Howard Hanna. I'm not sure the exact price, but I go there quite a bit, and it's not very expensive at all. It's very inexpensive to eat at one of the best Italian restaurants. Simmons and Rockwell Ford, top-notch sales service, making car buying simple when you drive your deal. With over 400 new cars available, log on to SimmonsandRockwellFord.com for the complete inventory. Giglio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, 382-0836. Chad Giglio, 24-hour-a-day emergency service, fully bonded and insured. Giglio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Gray Manufacturing Industries since 2006. GMI, Transit Industry Engineering, Consulting, and Manufacturing. Gray Manufacturing. Thanks, Dave Gray. Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Loader Street in Wellsville, 585-596-4129. Part of the U of R Jones Medicine Group. Thanks, Dr. Pico, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben and Allegheny counties for over 25 years. I'm one of those patients, or residents. Butler Excavating and Concrete and City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Call 324-7400. Thanks, Brian and Sue Butler. Doing construction all over this great city of ours. Genuine, the original, the Overhead Door Company of Canisteel Valley. 382-8172. Commercial, residential, agricultural, nothing but the best. And the professionals at the Overhead Door Company of Canisteel Valley. Maple City Dodge, Airport Road, North Hornell. Great sales, great service, and all Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep. Thanks, Gary Harwood. Stop up and check out the large selection of used cars they also have up there besides the new cars. Maple City Dodge. We go to the bottom of the 5th.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder number 35, Brendan O'Donnell.
New pitcher of record here, David Anthony of Liberty Township, Ohio. He's a freshman at Thomas More University. I'm sorry. He wouldn't be in high school, that's for sure. Thomas More High School. I wonder if there is a Thomas More High School. So at the plate, Brendan O'Donnell. He's behind 0-2. Remember, they play 7. This is considered a doubleheader here, even if it does get rained. The second one does get rained out. Hopefully not, but that's... There's a hot shot foul. Little stats on David Anthony. He comes in with a .386 ERA. He's pitched 18 and 2/3 inning this year so far. He's got 9 strikeouts. Foul against the fence, down the first base line. I thank everyone again. This is Bob Peisch here, broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth here from Maple City Park in Hornell, New York, city of Hornell. And hits him. He was throwing nothing but strikes until that pitch. So O'Donnell gets on the benefit of getting bruised.
Now batting the shortstop, number 4, Ryan Hill.
High and outside. O'Donnell 0 for 2 today for the Dodgers. So suddenly, after throwing nothing but strikes, 3 straight balls, hit batsman for Anthony. Four straight balls now. Walked him on 4 straight pitches. Put 2 men on here, bottom of the 5th. Talk at the mound as Henderson goes out and talks to Anthony.
Now batting the second baseman, number 26, Matt Staker.
So 2 men on, as you can see the graphic that's flashing in the lower right-hand corner. 2 men on base, first and second. Shot foul down third base. Line. So Matt Staker 1 for 2. So Anthony started out so hot here, David Anthony, and throwing strikes has really struggled. So Anthony started out with this inning was 6 straight strikes, and now he's thrown 6 straight balls. Or 9 straight balls, I'm sorry. 9 straight balls. Bases are loaded now with nobody out for the Dodgers. And Matt Staker. I'm sorry. And looking at the outfield, number 3, Mitch Daniels up, one of the hottest hitters in the league. Talked about him earlier. He's second with the batting average for the whole league. Batting .396. He's 2 for 2 today. Two and one. Three and one. Wow. That one popped up. Nice catch. And a run will score as the runners advance. O'Donnell scores to make it 8-2. The first out.
Now batting the center fielder, 17.
That's like, you know, it's an out, you give up a run. If you let it drop, you don't give up a run. But still, Daniels, one of the hottest hitters, is still at the plate. So what do you do? What do you do? But of course, you got to get the out. Just when you think about it, it's like, Of course, the only way you can get up at bat again is make sure you get 3 outs. 2-0. Wade Kelly, 2 for 3. Kelly, nice job by Anthony. Over to first for the second out. Good job.
Now batting the third baseman, number 23, Aaron Mann.
So we talked about Aaron Mann too. He's up there in the batting average. Came in 5th in the league in batting average. Batting .393. But today, unfortunately, he's 0 for 3. So Mann takes a strike. Three and one. This man has to jump out of the way of that one. There's always a couple of these innings where it takes forever.
Now batting the first baseman, number 21.
I'm talking about in the past we've had 3-hour and 3.5-hour games, and Major League Baseball games don't take this long, and they have commercial breaks. And that's obviously have changing of pitchers. There's a lot of runs scored. You don't have a lot of 1-0 games in this league. This is my 4th year of doing Dodger games. For those from out of town that don't know much about the Dodgers, they've been in existence in this level, the collegiate level, for about, I think, 26 years. But then the Hornell Dodgers were a pony league and existed in the 40s and 50s, 60s, 70s, and then were eliminated. We had some famous people in and out of Hornell. Don Zimmer, the famous Yankee, played here. He actually got married a few miles down the road on a baseball diamond in Elmira. Maury Wills, everyone knows that name. And the new generation of the Dodgers, you have Tim Hudson, pitcher. Rajay Davis, who just retired this year, or last year, I'm sorry. Rajay Davis, I remember, I walked a run home. Rajay Davis, I think it was 3 years ago, hit for the reverse cycle, which is a home run, triple, all in that order. So it wasn't like he hit a home run first, then he hit a triple, then he hit a double and a hit to record that. And then 2 years ago, less than 2 years ago, I saw him play for the New York Mets, and I went to see Jacob deGrom pitch, who pitched today for the Mets, one of the, if not the best player in the major leagues right now. Just throwing it, just amazing pitcher, and he got the win today. And Rajay Davis was playing for the Mets then. It was 0-0 into the 8th inning, and Rajay Davis came up and had a 3-run double to win, basically the game-winning hit for the Mets. So it was kind of exciting that I got to see him play here in Hornell and then get a game-winning hit for the Dodgers, or for the Mets, I'm sorry. Then the name escapes me right this second, but who had I think it was 7, maybe 8 years ago, had a perfect game in the majors. He played for the Hornell Dodgers too, and I'll think about it in a second. I just got a brain block here. This is Mateo, or this is number 12 up, Chris Penna. As the runners stay put. Penna 1 for 2. Sorry, I got a sidetrack there to telling stories, but I've seen some great players. I love to travel and see baseball games. I've been to the old Tiger Stadium, saw Cecil Fielder hit 2 home runs. There's a shot. That's going to bring 1 run. And 2 runs home. As Aaron Mann crosses the plate to make it 11-2. So that was at the old Tiger Stadium.
Jack McDonald.
So Jack McDonald up. I've also been down to Turner Field. Saw the Braves play Cincinnati. Saw Ken Griffey Jr. hit 2 home runs, and they routed Atlanta 10-0. I remember that game. It's nice to get to see a hit batsman who'll load the bases again. And I had a strange occurrence. I've been to Yankee Stadium several times too, and the last 2 Yankee games I've been to, Pettit pitched both games. In both games, Yankees got beat by Baltimore by 8 runs. It was over a couple-year period, but it was just like, well, it must be bad luck for the Yankees. But now, there's a nice 3rd out. Yep, okay. So I got to see Jeter and all those guys play and highlighted my tours. So we go to the 6th inning.
The Dodgers get 4 runs on, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left on base. After 5 innings of play.
When it comes to workers' comp, things can change quickly.
The only way to make sure your rights are protected is to have a trusted, committed attorney on your side.
An attorney who has devoted their career to helping injured workers.
Someone to fight for the money and medical benefits you deserve.
the only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
With Kasasa Checking from First Heritage, you can easily earn free cash rewards each month. Choose either Kasasa Cash and earn up to 2.5% APY on your balance, or Kasasa Cash Back and earn up to 4% on your debit card purchases. We'll even refund up to $25 per month of your ATM fees. So, what would you do with your free cash rewards? Maybe put them towards those long-desired home improvements? Hey, they're your free cash rewards. Spend them however you want. Visit fhfcu.org to learn more and open your account today.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Fape. Remains in his pitching for the Dodgers. So Miller pops one straight up. Beautiful job by Penna.
Now batting at shortstop number 5, Brandon Moore.
Don't forget, if you're just joining us, this is the first game of a doubleheader. And the stream will stop. I think that's a 25-minute delay between, or a break period between each games, and then we'll be back on live with you. 1-1. Here's a base hit. Brandon Moore gets on base.
Now batting the catcher number 17, Maddox Henderson.
Maddox Henderson from Fort Worth, Texas. Takes a heavy swing at that one. Henderson batting 137. 0 for 2 today. Three and 1. And the double play. Man, to Staker to Avalon.
No runs, one hit, no errors, no left on base. After 5 innings of play, on the right NC scoreboard, Dodgers 11, Ridgemen 2.
I'll show you on my.
Being 96 is left the City Savings Bank. Community banking is more than a slogan, it's our business. The City Savings Bank is locally owned and operating independent financial institution with a strong
MysticMedia.com, your small business and digital success partner, web development, search optimization, blog content, and so much more. Log on to MysticMedia.com. Mystic Media. Thanks, Jim. More? The Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. 57 Broadway in Hornell is their main location. Give them a call, 324-7500. Insurance protection you can rely on. Jeff Ryan at Ryan Agencies, and thank all the people that work there at the Ryan Agencies. That's my insurance agent. Rustic Lux, 176 Seneca Street in Hornell. For reloved, repaired furniture, it's Rustic Lux. Stop in, check out the beautiful showroom. John and Dagan, General and Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John and Dagan. John and Dagan. Elderwood at Hornell, 1 Bethesda Drive, long-term care facility, short-term rehab. Stop in, check out the beautiful facilities across from the Wegmans Walmart Plaza and adjacent to Lowe's. Elderwood at Hornell, beautiful facilities. I've been in there several times. Wine Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive. Call 324-7246. Dr. John Wyand. Back, neck injuries, work injuries, sports-related injuries. Dr. John Wyand, First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Corners of Mays and Seneca. Stop in for the Casasa Checking Advantage, where free checking account that pays you, and not vice versa. Qualify for high interest rewards plus nationwide ATM fees refunded. So that's awesome. And also link to the savings automatically. Do your Casasa. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys offices in Buffalo, Rochester, and New York City. Call 585-262. Comp, Connors and Ferris. And Triple C's Tasty Freeze. Stop down for favorite flavors of Perry's ice cream, soft. They got milkshakes and banana splits. Mike Palmer, Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, State Route 36 in Canisteel. Call 698-4444. Need a plumber, call Palmer. Mike Palmer. Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning. Of course, the Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street. Call 324-3500. The Dagan Funeral Home, the lowest cremation services prices around.
Leading on to 6 for the Dodgers, the shortstop number 4, Ryan Hill.
So Ryan Hill up. It says S. Morgan. I'm not sure what his first name is. Pitching for the Ridgemen. But he walked him. Don't have any stats for Morgan either. This must be someone they brought up.
Second baseman number 26.
No, I guess they did. Sorry, we do have Seth Morgan. I'm sorry, from Batesville, Arizona. I'm sorry, Seth. I'm confused here, but the online tools that I use for stats and stuff don't have any stats for you, except that you've thrown 2 balls or 2 strikes and 4 balls so far. Usually it gives your ERA and etc. Of course, he is, maybe this is his first time pitching because he's listed as an infielder. Clouds start to come over again.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Dodgers from Finger Lakes Community College, number 8, Garrett Stuckey.
So Garrett Stuckey grew up in Arkport, New York, which is, I can see the hill overlooking Arkport from here in the outfield. It's only a few miles down the road from Hornell. Goes to Finger Lakes Community College up there in Canandaigua. Stuckey, they have no average for him either or anything. Might make his first time at bat. Got them both. It's going to take us to the 7th inning.
Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Laura and I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of our veterans, especially those who have served or are currently serving overseas.
Here at the Dagan Funeral Home, we take pride in serving the funeral needs of our veterans. We can arrange military services and, if desired, burial in a VA cemetery. We will provide an American flag, a veterans cemetery marker, and can also apply for military death benefits.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving our veterans.
So Brown pops one up. Burdette out there. And kind of hampered. I didn't see who's in at short now for Hornell. Oh, it's Matt Hill still.
Now batting the second base, number 2, Tyler Estabrook.
Ryan Hill. I said Matt Hill. So I had to look at that again. I'm like, wait a minute. It's not Matt Hill. It's Ryan Hill. Fabe still pitching. This is Estabrook up 2 for 3 today. Tyler Estabrook from Tuckey, California. And safe.
Now batting the center fielder number 4, Garrett Wood.
Derek Wood, 0-2. Ooh, just a little bit outside. Oh, and nobody there to cover. Like a chance for a run down, but Wood 0 for 3 today. Wood came into the game batting .363. 11 RBIs, but Fape strikes him out.
That's a GMI strikeout.
So they're down to their last, or was that their first out?
Now batting the first
My
baseman,
fault.
number 23, Walker Henry.
The Hornell players are saying he balked. And you can see Fape even looked over and says, go take your base, but none of the official or none of the umpires called it. That's a strange situation unless I missed something. But I've never seen.
Yeah! Throw it harder.
In the dirt. There's a strike. I did have it right earlier. It was 2 outs. I'm like trying to. So they're down to their last strike here. So 11 runs on 10 hits for the Dodgers. They had 2 errors defensively, and Rochester 2 runs on 8 hits with 1 error. So. Oh, and he walks him to extend the game.
Now batting the third baseman, number 6, James Jaws.
So James Jaws, Midland, Texas up. This game time so far, 2 hours, 28 minutes. Jaws is 1 for 3. There's a shot, and that's the 3rd out. Fly it out to Kelly, and that's the game.
No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 men left on base. Your final score,
11-2 is the final score. We're going to shut down and get ready for game number 2 to see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here with the coaches. We're going to stay with you here for a second. The general manager I see of Hornell there, that's Paul Welker. Let's see what we see on. I'm going to look at our map system here. So they are going to continue to play, even though rain is coming. I'm surprised they're going to wait 20 minutes. I'm going to see if I can show you on my phone what we're looking at weather-wise, and you can see Hornell. See the red there and the green, we're just to the right of that. So we'll see if it is coming. So we are going to shut down, and we'll be back with you with the second game if it's played. Stay tuned.